Fun fact number 63. I'm doing it right now. So, today is the 4th, and I'm posting this on the 4th. And I'm just gonna squeak this one in. It's been a few days of uh, having to do some things that I really didn't want to do. And I've been finding a lot more comfort in staying home and hanging out with my cat and watching Chinese short dramas or Korean dramas, um, waiting for packages to arrive for other things that are happening, um, and trying to just ease into life, I guess. Um, Celebrated Mother's Day with mom yesterday and drove the 3 hours to her house and with my daughter roommate and stayed for 3 or 4 hours, then drove the 3 hours home. Sold something online, looked at jobs, a lot of the regular stuff. And today I'm doing more things, paying the bills, doing the laundry. Yesterday I didn't go to dance. I didn't go to Roxa. I didn't go to um, Coasters. Thursday night I didn't go to karaoke. Kind of feeling like I need to stay in my peace and stay in my nest. And so I've been doing that. Tomorrow I will go to the gym, but I just feel like I needed to. Well, my daughter's still struggling with her job, and then she got sick and stayed home. And so I've been fighting whatever she had. So I thought I was going to have something more miraculous, amazing to talk about today. Thought the weekend was going to be packed, and I had a lot of stuff last week, and I have a lot of stuff this week that needs to be done. But nothing really. I'm just kind of really chill, and I'm getting things done, but I'm also hibernating at the same time for some reason, which I don't know why. And looking at a lot of things and knocking marking off boxes, but not really marking off boxes, and so kind of being productive and not being productive. And so I'd say the here and now is the sun is out, it's windy, but it's still overcasty. So there's still some gloom. I think the main thing that I've been drowning in the Chinese short dramas and the K dramas on Netflix, but also in all the information that's coming out about in Tennessee, they want to have a law that every woman has to have one child. Um, they're making it impossible for women to have health care, to live, to make their own choices for themselves. You're going to lose the women. They're not going to comply with any of that. I think all the women might leave the state of Tennessee. You're telling them that they have to, and then if something goes wrong with the pregnancy, they can't get health care, and their life is worth less than a few cells. So that's very disturbing. The war in Iran is very disturbing. Um, Very disturbing. The people in concentration camps right now, and people being stolen off the streets and being shot. It's very disturbing. And I'm putting that mildly. I'm putting that politely. I'm putting that with a sense of if you know you're already horrified and you want to do something, and if you don't know, um, you're not going to be listening now to, if I put it in more specific and truthful words, besides disturbing, it's or upsetting, it's horrific, it's nightmarish, it's terrifying. But I refuse to live in fear. and I'm doing what I can, which isn't very much, to try to invoke change. But when you don't have the support and the resources that you need to go from day to day, it's hard to put yourself out there to say, hey, this isn't right now. I'm putting myself out there and saying as much as I can and saying, hey, this isn't right. But I get the things, well, donate to this campaign, donate to help this, donate to help that. And I don't have anything to donate, honestly. Um, Even the things I do to try to pick myself up to keep going, I can't afford. So even going to my mom's yesterday to wish her a happy Mother's Day, gas is 707. I had to fill my tank before I left and I had to fill it when I got back. That's a lot of money for me, plus having to pay for bridge tolls and everything else, which is going to come later, plus bringing a gift, plus the time, everything. It costs a lot just to go see my mom to wish her happy Mother's Day. And we did it early because there's other things going on here on Mother's Day. And I'm a mom, so I'm with my daughter, so hopefully she'll remember it's Mother's Day. But it's everything that's going on in the world. Um, there's good things happening too. But the country that I'm living in right now is not the country that I know and love. I I would say in my life, there are times that I was proud of where I was from and where I was born. And there's been a lot of times that I have not been. And I really, if you can't tell, I'm a Californian. And there was that whole thing with that lady who was in Germany and trying to get her visa, and she said they had on her visa that she's a Californian, not that she's an American. And they said, "Oh no, you're one of the good ones." So I hope the rest of the world still thinks California's one of the good ones, that we're the good people somehow, or that at least we have a bigger heart and a bigger consciousness than people who are living in fear and want to kill other people to make themselves feel more important and better. Um, so I think the state of the country that I live in is really, really sad. Um, it's horrific. It's terrifying. Um, I don't understand why um, this is happening, and I don't understand why people who do have the support and the resources that could stop what's going on aren't doing so. Um, I don't understand why this has gone on for so long. I mean, he shouldn't have been elected the first time. He shouldn't have been elected the second time. He should have been in jail by the second time, if not during the first time. Um, so I don't know how this was allowed to happen and is continuing. Um, and the people who can stop it, I don't know why they're not stopping it. I don't know why this is still continuing. So that's another here and now. Maybe that's why going to mom's yesterday really drained me a lot, because there's a lot there that's very draining. And I feel like sometimes I just need a day to recover. And like when I spend time with people who drain me, I don't feel like going spending time with anybody else because it's it's like because I'm already drained. I don't have any more to give, and I don't really expect anybody, I guess, to give to me. So that's I guess a thought. So All I can do is keep trying and keep dreaming that humans can be better for that better world that I've always knew could exist. So that's the really optimistic, happy here and now for now. Um, I got my voting materials that I'm going to look over, and hopefully I've heard that there's MAGA Republicans pretending to be Democrats on ballots. Democrats on ballots whose ideology is MAGA. Or they're billionaires, which I'm not going to vote for a billionaire. Um, just, yeah, things are in the here and now. It's like there's sun, there's wind, there's dark, there's clouds, there's gray clouds, there's gloom. There's a little bit of everything, and I'm hoping for the sun to come shining through everything in my life and everything in the world. So that's the here and now. I mean, not an uplifting one, but I made it. I got it done today, and hopefully I'll have some uplifting ones coming up. Ciao, Bellis.